Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and I am filming from my garage today because I wanted to go ahead and showcase some accessories that I just received from a company called Spyder Holster. Now, this is an ad that I saw either on Instagram or on Facebook, can't really remember what it was, and it was some accessories that kind of help you when you're using your tools. And I am what I would say a novice do-it-yourselfer kind of person, so I thought that these would definitely help me out. I really like putting together furniture that I buy like at IKEA or working on some small do-it-yourself projects. So what I normally find is that I either, when I have my tools, I set them down, I don't have them close at hand, and because I am not a professional, I don't, feel like I would need like a tool belt per se. So I wanted something that would kind of give me the same options that a tool belt might, but without being a full-blown tool belt. And they were gracious enough to go ahead and send over some of their accessories so I can check them out. So I wanted to go ahead and show them to you guys in case you find something interesting and maybe you're in the same boat that I am, maybe a do-it-yourself kind of person. So here's some of the accessories laid out. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and start with what I would probably say is the base one, which is this part right here. And this is actually the holster set. So the way that this works is, let's say you have a tool that you're using and you set it down and you forget where to put it or something like that. This actually allows you to put this portion around it. So this is the actual grip around that tool, and it allows you to clip it onto this holster that you would wear on your belt, and that way you have it close at hand. Again, it'll go on one tool, and then you clip it on the holster, and that way you don't set it down, you always have it with you, and you're good to go. So in the way that I envision is, whenever I use my drill, I always set it down, or I walk away and I'm far away and then I need it and I don't have it close at hand. So I figured I could use this grip around my drill and then just clip it onto the holster, and I'll always have it there, and then I don't have to wear a full-blown tool belt with me. So just taking a look at the grip here, it's actually really nice. It's a little bit of an elastic build to it. Now on the other side you have these grippy dots which will allow it to stay in place when you wrap it around the handle of whatever tool you're going to be putting it on. Now what's cool about it is that you can put it on tools up to 8 pounds, but if you do want to put it on something that's a little bit heavier, it actually comes with this with zip tie, and the zip tie actually allows you to feed it through this little portion here. And if you want more of a secure, semi-permanent option, then you can go ahead and do that with it. But obviously it's seems like a standard, what would you say, like 4-inch zip tie. So if you had to cut it off and then reuse it, you could probably do that. So taking a look at the holster here, it's actually really good quality. I like the build. It feels really sturdy. And you have this metal clip on the back, which is what's going to go onto your belt. You have a little tab right here which allows you to push it and put it on your belt. It's really tight, which is good, so you definitely need to use that to get it on the belt. But you don't want it to come off very easily. It also it's self-locking, so when this goes, when you put it into the holster, and I'll just kind of show you guys here, it locks in there, and actually, it can ride down or anything like that, but it's not going to come off. You actually have to use this release to get it off, and that way you can go ahead and use the tool. So I thought that was really good because, again, you could just drop it in there. You don't have to worry about it coming loose or anything like that until you actually need it to. So I'm going to showcase for you guys here. Now, this is one of my drills. Obviously, this one has the cord on. This is a corded drill, but I would probably be using this on my battery-operated drill because obviously I don't want this on my waist and I'm dragging it around or anything like that. So basically what you do is you would just wrap it around the handle like this. And again, it's Velcro and it's a little bit of an elastic to it, so it goes right there. Obviously, you want it out of the way, so as you guys can see right here, for me, it's perfect. I can wrap my hand all the way around the drill, and it's not getting in the way or anything like that. It's nice and soft. It's almost like a leather feel on this side, so it's not rough or anything like that on your hands. But then when you need to put it onto the holster, just drop it in there, and then the drill will just kind of sit down to the side. And then it's not coming off until you actually use that release to get it off, and then you can go ahead and start using it again. So this is the usage that I envisioned from this holster set here, and I think for the most part that's what a lot of people are going to use it for. But obviously you can use it for any tool that is that this would, or that the grip would wrap around. and again, they say up to 8 pounds, which is, you know, pretty good weight. So this is probably what I would consider where the actual system would kind of start, with the holster set here. But then from there, you also have a couple different options. So it's this one right here. This is what they're calling the tool docks. So basically this is so you can keep the tool somewhere. It says attach to any surface, organize your workspace. So it comes with two dock right here, and then the hardware, so you can go ahead and install it onto different areas. So it shows a ladder here, desk, tool board, and then in the back it just tells you, how to install. You select the flat surface and use the provided screws to secure it to the desired surface. So obviously, as you guys can see right here, here is the tool grip. So once you're done with the tool, if you want to hang it from like a wall or a ladder or something like that, that way you can have it always at hand. And then they also sell another product which is called a tool tab, and basically what this does is it allows you to put it on obviously more permanent. So if you want to put it like on a tape measure here, you can go ahead and do that. So so it says you can use the what is called again, the tool docks, with either the tool grip or the tool tab. So I thought that was really cool. Again, if you have a particular area where you're going to keep the drill or whatever it is that you're going to be using the grip here, or if you buy the other tab, you can go ahead and attach this to that area as long as it's a flat surface, and then just slide the tool there at the end of when you're using it, and then you can go ahead and take it off and start using it again. Now these do not have the self-locking, and obviously this is because it's going to be more of a stationary thing. If you were to put it on a ladder, I would probably recommend taking the tools off before you move the ladder or anything like that. But if you have it on a desk or whatnot, it's going to be more stationary, so it doesn't really need to lock. So I thought that was really cool. I'll probably go ahead and put that on one of my desks, and that way I can have that drill that I end up putting the grip on at hand at all times. And then the third accessory, which I thought was really cool, also again kind of going with the whole drill look to it, is this Bit Gripper version 2. So as you guys can see, this is basically it's an accessory that you can put different bits on, so you can have them with you. So you can mount them on, obviously here it shows it on the actual drill here, or a driver, I would say. But you can pretty much mount it on anything. It does have like 3M tape in the back there. So as you guys can see, it shows you there. You can put it on drills, impact drivers. It says it's designed for use with the Spyder holster. So obviously, because the holster is open, if you put a drill or a driver in there, it's not going to rub on anything. But if you have more of these type of holsters, like a leather holster or something like that, it might get cut up or something like that. So I want to go ahead and show you guys here. Let's see if I can get this open. I'm going to go ahead and install it on this drill. And that's the reason why I had this drill with the cord on it, because that's the one that I wanted to install this particular accessory on it. So it's a little bit of a twist tie in the back there. So as you guys can see, this drill here, it does have a bit holder at the bottom here. The only problem is sometimes, depending on the bit, that can, I can hit it and it becomes very uncomfortable. But also you just have the one bit here. So if I have other bits that I would want to use, I have to go back and get them and stuff like that. So, it's always good to have those easily at hand. So it does say to clean the tool surface with rubbing alcohol. I did that already, so I'm not going to go ahead and do it now. But, obviously you want to have as flat as possible of a surface as you can. So the good thing about this particular drill is that it has a pretty flat surface on either side. Now, I'm not going to want to cover the area right here. It gives you all the information, so I'm just going to put it on this side. So you basically, it has the 3M tape. Obviously, just remove the top part there. All right, and then just find the desired location, which I think right here would be perfect. Just press down. So it does say that to allow 24 hours for the, for obviously for this to cure or for it to adhere for best results. But I just have a couple of bits here that I want to go ahead and toss in there just so you guys can see what that looks like. So there's one. Got a smaller size Phillips, larger size Phillips, and then just a medium-sized flathead, which is something that I feel that I would need to kind of accommodate to the different uses. So there it is. Now it's actually mounted directly on your tool, which is nice. So I have this one here as another one if I wanted to change that one out or anything like that, and then I have 3 more right there. And if I really wanted to, obviously this one comes with 2. I could put another one on this side and put a couple more bits. So if you're the type of person that uses different size bits or different size screws or anything, or screwdrivers or anything like that, you can go ahead and mount that on there and it's ready to go. Now obviously this is designed for it to go on a driver or on or a drill, but you can pretty much mount this anywhere. Obviously it has the 3M tape, so you can just mount it on any flat surface, and then you have those bits there whenever you need them. So I think they Spyder Holsters here has a lot of really good products. Obviously testing it out, I'll see how good they hold up and stuff like that, but for the most part, because I'm not a professional, I'm more of a, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a novice do-it-yourselfer. I think this is going to work out perfect for me. I'm not going to give it heavy usage, but I think even somebody that will use it pretty heavily, it's gonna last. Just from looking at the construction, again, just the fit and finish, and then the elastic, and then the fact that they added the little things here in the back for it not to move around. I think it's perfect. It'll go around, and then the Velcro will hold it really tight. And again, obviously this is the what I would say the beginning part of the system. So the grip here with the holster, and then everything else kind of works around it. So I'll leave a link to their site below if you guys want to check these out, or any of the other accessories that they have, and maybe pick some up for yourself and to complement your tool. So there it is. This is a look at the Spyder holsters. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.